welcome to English Learning Studio. Today we are going to have a mock speaking session of IELTS and we'll start now.
Yes, Pankaj. So we are going to start.
Yes, ma'am.
How often do you watch television?
Television I watch most of the time. In my free time I watch television, and I love to watch television because after my hectic schedule I can release my stress through watching movies and video songs coming on television. So it's a great fun to watch television for me.
So which television channel do you usually watch and why?
Actually, I watch Star Movies and HBO. I mean, the channels which shows English movies. Because I'm doing my IELTS, and so I would love to improve my English. So most of the time I watch Hollywood movies on HBO channel and AXN and channels like this.
Do you enjoy advertisements on television? Why or why not?
No, I don't. I don't like advertisement at all on television because it breaks the my while we are watching any movie or program. It breaks the link of watching that movie. So I think it's a gross.
So
for
do you
television.
think most programs on television are good?
Sorry, I can.
Do you think most programs on television are good?
I think there are certain programs which are good. There are a few programs for kids, and I most of the time like to watch movies. But there are certain programs which are helps in education. Like there are many programs comes on Discovery and National Geographic channel which gives educational things. So yeah.
Okay. Now I'll be giving you a description topic where you are supposed to speak for 2 minutes and you'll get 1 minute to prepare on that topic.
Okay.
And the topic is describe a friend of your family you remember from your childhood.
Okay.
Okay, your time starts now.
Yeah. My best friend I would like to say about is there was a friend of mine whose name was Ankit Mudkal. He was in Rajasthan, and he was a friend of mine while I was in LKG, and I was in kindergarten while I was very small as a child. So he was my first best friend because he used to stay near my house. He was my neighbor, so there was a good feelings and good flow of feelings between us because both our families were knowing each other very well from a very long time. So he was with me from LKG to standard 7th, and we shared lots of good moments in our school time. So, and he used to bring tiffin for me, and we used to play together, and we used to go to tuition all the time. Together all the time, and there were lots of childhood pranks we played with together. I was with him, so I always feel nostalgic about these memories. So he was my best friend, and I departed while I was departing from Rajasthan because my father got job in Reliance, so I had to come to Gujarat. So I was feeling very emotional, and I was feeling very overwhelming at that time. So it was very bad feeling for me. So he was one of my best friends from childhood, and we shared lots of moments with each other.
Okay, so what do you think makes someone a good friend to a whole family?
A good friend to her whole family. A friend who take care of not only the person whom his friendship is with, but he should care about his family members. He should respect his family members like mother and father. Also, treat his his brothers and sisters like his own. So I think these are the key factors.
Okay, so do you think we make different kinds of friends at different stages of life?
Yeah, of course we do make different friends in different stages, because while we are in childhood stage, we don't have so much of idea of what quality should be there in a friend. So we do sometimes make mistake in making friends who also lead us in bad activities, as they are also a bad person, and it's a saying that a company makes a person bad. While we are growing, while we are coming to school, we get a bit intellectual as a person. So we do make good friends.
So how easy is it to make friends with people from different age group?
From different age group, I guess while we are in childhood, we go to gardens, and we play. We call any person. Any child playing there, and we go and call them. I want to play with you, and like that we can make friendship with people while we are in childhood. But while we are in school and colleges, I guess we can communicate not only as a playing friend, or we can talk to them about our education.
Do you think it's possible to be friends with someone if you have never met that person in person?
Yes, it is possible, because I have made many friends through social networking site like Facebook, which is a very popular site nowadays. And there is one of my friend. He's staying in Saudi Arabia, and his name is Alexander. And we just we just used to chat for a few times, and we.
So is this real friendship?
Yeah, I guess it is. A friendship doesn't come with physical meetings, I guess, because we can be a friend if you are understanding feelings of other person, and your communication is very well with the other person. You can be a good friend.
Okay, so what kind of influence friends can have on our lives?
Friends can have both type of influence on us. Good influence and bad influence. There are many friends who influence me. There were a person who was a friend of mine while I was in college. He used to smoke, he used to drink, and he was belonging to a very wealthy family. Very rich family. So I used to go with him and a party, and we used to go to clubs, and so he influenced me a lot. So my family came to know about me that I'm with this person, and he's influencing me in a wrong manner. So, and there were also other friends of mine who were my elder. They were elder to me. They were my seniors in my college. So they taught me that you should not go with bad people, or you should not accompany with bad persons. You should be more like studious. It's your time to study, so you should take care. You should concentrate well on your studies.
Okay. how important would you say it is to have friends from different cultures?
I think it is very important it is very important for of having friends from different cultures, because while I was in college, I had friends from different states, so they carry their culture with themselves. Their cuisines, their food, and their clothing styles are different. We are staying in one country, but we are not very well known with every state of our country, so we can get along with them, and we can come to know about their culture, their food, their hobbies. So it's a good thing too.
Okay, thank you, Pankaj. We
Thank
end our
you.
speaking over here.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, Pankaj, overall it was a nice session with you. You've done a good job in that, but there are a few points which I would like to emphasize. A few rectifications, I'd say, according to me.
Okay.
First, we have got this thing when we are communicating with someone. All of us are having a kind of trademark word which we say. You got that as you add that word more frequently, and you should try to reduce the use of that word. It's not bad when you are having a casual, kind of conversation with someone. Other thing is framing of the sentences. What I found was, when you started talking about the clue card, you started with something else, and again you jumped back to that topic in the end. So that is also something which you should concentrate on. And other thing what I would like to say was pronunciations. The way we pronounce the word, it affects a lot, because you said when you were asked about your close best friend, the very first best friend or something, you used the word movements, and that was the point where you wanted to say moments. So there are a few words where we should be careful with the pronunciations in that part. And other thing I would like to add was your body language. As it is said that when you are having a conversation with someone, you need to improve on your non-verbal communication skills as well. You were pretty much of kind of robotronic for whole of the session. You used your hands well, but you should give a little bit of positive body language, so that the person sitting in front of you would know that this person is interested in talking to me, so that I should continue, and he would enjoy the overall conversation, and so will you. So these are a few points which I would like to add with, and overall it was really nice session. Thank you.
Thank you.